Hello and welcome back to Stars Without Number, Abaddon. Look. I stopped doing my ridiculous announcer voice, and I would appreciate some like, take some, give some. Like I
Yes, but
stopped
I
doing
only
that.
do it randomly now, not all the time.
Yeah, I do appreciate that. It's season 3, episode 6, part 2, I guess. You really threw me off there. Like, oh
That was the point.
yeah.
Why else would I do it, Matt?
Where are we, guys? What's happening?
It's up to you, Matt.
I think it's up to Liam, actually. He is God. No, he's above God. He's God's God.
God is merely a character I control.
Fuck you, that's the most pretentious thing you've ever said.
It is merely a puppet in my hands.
God damn it.
That is literally the most pretentious thing you've ever said.
I'm aware. Yeah, I mean, Matt, what was the thing you wanted to do with Miriam?
Olga wanted to go to the precog with Miriam.
I mean, Miriam will follow you to wherever you take her, so...
Are you abandoning me?
Leaving with you with Green.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, don't worry.
Apparently we are leaving you to your own devices for a
with
while.
Green. Green will take care of you. Unless you follow. You
Great
can follow.
idea.
Olga's not going to stop you from
Great
following.
idea.
But I figured Tail wanted to do some Tail stuff.
Yep.
Green looks at Tail and says, Tail, I gotta follow the crazy robot. Sorry.
That motherfucker. That motherfucker. Olga's plan was to leave Tail with Green. No.
I think he points to the table where Ish is sitting. He says, I think you should go sit over there for a while. Maybe get some food.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Go on an adventure with Ish. I love that.
Oh.
And then yeah, Green kind of walks off, laser rifle slung across his back, following Olga. What do you do, Olga?
We're gonna go find the precog.
Yeah, I mean you have the location of his office.
Yeah, we just go to his office.
Yeah, okay.
What can I find out about this person on the way? Like, what's online?
He's the head of the precog. What's the right word here?
Institute,
like wing of this institute or something. I don't know.
Yeah, school
program.
School. Yeah, let's go to school.
School.
Yeah, like you got the art school, science school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. On the way, Miriam, Olga's talking to you about just amicably, trying to explain, talking about time, just jamming about time.
Augur, shut up. If it's not currency, if it's not physical matter, I cannot understand it, nor do I want to. Why would I want to?
Miriam, that it is currency because they want it. And they're willing to give us something for it.
Well, they're willing to give you something for it. I'm not getting paid.
That's what I said. They're willing to give us something for it.
Sure. Let's say us. For argument's sake.
He means the self us.
The personal us.
Not the royal us. Wait, would that be the royal us?
Yeah.
Well, and why am I going with you?
Because you know how numbers work.
Because 2 reasons. 1, I can't tell you. 2, you're going to stop us from selling the information for something that we don't want, really. Miriam?
The last time you sold information, you did it for free. You didn't even ask to get paid. You just threw it out there. Why are you now wanting to get paid?
Because the payment is helping Tail.
Oh.
And last time the
what do you-
payment was money, and money's
and
kind of useless.
What exactly am I stopping you from? Revealing the entire method of which you have discovered time?
Mm, yes. No. That we
Maybe.
how time works. We know how time works, Miriam. It's exciting.
Yes,
We can
I know how time works. Time just passes. It doesn't affect me.
exactly.
Why is this a big revelation? I'm so confused.
There could be bugs everywhere. We can't speak about it.
Fine. Fine.
Not in the
Okay.
specifics.
You
Hello,
go
Olga.
to this guy and you're going to tell him that you know how time works. You're not going to tell him how, and somehow you think that will help Tail.
No, this is for purely selfish reasons. Well,
I love Olga.
selfish and
Wouldn't it be
for you.
better if you just shut up and didn't go to this guy and did not do any of this?
almost certainly yes,
Then why are you doing it?
because that's not the path we're on.
Fine. I'll just stay in the background, and when you start talking about time in specific manners, I will shoot you.
That is a acceptable deterrent.
So that you can see the future in which I shoot you and not go there.
The goal is the past today, Miriam, not the future.
But if I shoot you in the campus area, that's kind of counterproductive to the cause of helping Tail, because then you get arrested.
How
And
about
I get
you punch us really, really hard in the back of the head?
you won't feel it. You're a robot man thing.
Fairly sure he still has a nervous system.
Stick with the shooting then. Let's go. We're wasting. Oh no, we're not.
No.
Cut.
So
Oh,
we go
God.
to his office.
Yep.
Yep. And you knock on the door and ask for his name or something.
Yeah, just knock on the door.
Yeah, I think someone from within calls, "Come in."
Yeah, we walk in. Is it
And,
Dr. Solus?
David
yeah,
something.
I mean, it matches the picture. Yeah, like it matches the picture in the database for him. He's
Salutations,
probably like
Dr. Solus.
yeah, he's like an older,
Okay.
kind of pudgy man.
Salutations, Professor Solus. We are the Herald Augur, and this is our friend Miriam.
Hi.
Hello. to the
I
both
love
of
how
you.
you said that very happily.
Welcome. And how can I help you today?
We wish to have a discussion.
My erstwhile
Oh?
companion wants to introduce to you some concepts that he is not going to explain fully because it is proprietary knowledge. And apparently, he thinks you will be very interested in it.
Yes, we understand how time works, but that's not important right now. That will be important later. Or it is important later. One of the two.
He's what should I say? The head of your institute has already sort of confirmed that he is a psychic AI. I don't know who made him. He just sort of exists.
Augur's shaking the head.
Kind of, he like waves his hand. I'm going to just accept that at face value.
Wait,
What do you
Professor-
mean you understand time? I'm
Professor Harold didn't
always
confirm
up
that
for
at
a
all.
debate.
We just need to clarify. Professor Harold didn't confirm that at all. We could be making it up completely. We're not, but we could be. That's important.
He
We
said he would take you at face value. Don't interrupt me when he's making a mistake.
thank you, Miriam. That's much appreciated. We saw time, how it works, how it flows, how you get from one point to another, how the past interacts with the future, and how the future interacts with the past.
The president,
Just
right?
yeah,
There's a
he
present
just he gestures.
And
As
have
I
it all
said,
checked with the present.
I am always open for a debate.
We don't want to debate.
Well, it is entirely impossible for someone to exactly know how it works. You have a theory you would like to
No,
discuss, and I
we
am
saw it.
open to this.
We saw it. We didn't calculate.
You
We didn't
saw an
crunch the
interpretation.
numbers.
There have
course
been
it's a
many
representation.
before you who have.
Professor, we're getting off track. We're not here to have a debate or a discussion about how time works. We can do that later. We are very much interested in doing that later.
Pythagoras explaining some theorem, and he has some things in his head that he needs to explain to
No,
himself.
later. That's
I think.
later. Not now.
Anyway,
Then why are you here?
Because we need your help.
Yeah.
To look into the path.
I'm still confused why he's doing this, but he thinks it's necessary. So
You need me to look into the past.
No. Yes? We wish your aid in looking into the past. Or your knowledge of how to do so.
Son, I'm a precog.
Not a
I
postcog.
and those like me see what is going to happen. What is going to happen. Not what has happened.
You're thinking like we think now, not like we will think. It's all the same. It's the same. We can do
And
both.
time is time. It doesn't mean I can see both ways.
Yes, it does. That's exactly what it means.
He shook his head. Son, I've been researching precog longer. You guys thought for a second? Maybe not longer than you've been alive, but
Longer.
for a very long
Maybe.
time. If there were some way to do what you were saying, I would have at least heard a credible theory by now. The fact that none exist means it's impossible.
I mean, Professor, that's quite frankly a terrifying line of thought. That something would be impossible for an academic? Nothing's impossible, Professor. That's, quite frankly, ridiculous.
I believe what he's saying is he's going to look into the past somehow. I have no clue how.
Well,
He's
we
a
had the
psychic robot.
option. We believe we had the option, but we chose not to see the path, but to see time. It was one of those turning point moments where a path ends or a path continues.
Says, son, unless you have some sort of quantifiable and discountable evidence, I believe this is just theory. And I am willing to discuss theory, but at least know yourself what you are asking me to do.
All we're asking you to do is help. To try. If it's,
What are you asking for?
we want to look into her path.
I'm not there.
Yeah, we point to Miriam.
Ah.
And we want your help to do it because
And Miriam just kind of looks at you like, "Are you sure?" Because there are a lot of ways this could go.
there are, and they're all fascinating.
He
Most
gestures.
of them are very mundane, I can assure you.
If this is a thing you believe you can do, and you believe you can prove it to me or show it to me in some way, I offer you the opportunity to try.
We'll need a way to pool or combine our power. Do you have the ability to do that?
Let's see if he's a metasionic. There are any people who can do that.
I am.
You realize we just left the metasionic.
2. Metasionics.
I know what 2 is.
Fuck, we're on the
Wow,
right
this is
path, guys.
like luck,
No,
on top of luck.
No, it's the right path. This is the path to get to the present.
Okay.
It's the path of
There is-
stupidity.
There is a power here.
Fuck, that was really lucky.
So you guys are going to combine your psychic powers, and then you're going to look into the future.
A
Well,
level
look into
3 metasonic move. Concert of Minds. As an on-turn action, any metasionic may commit effort and form a psychic gestalt with one or more willing psychics within 3 meters, including up to 1 other psychic per metasonic level. This gestalt persists for as long as effort remains committed, regardless of the subsequent distance between the psychics. On their turn, any member of the gestalt may use any number of powers or techniques known by any other member. So you just pull.
Yeah. So
He says, if you are willing to let me into your mind, it's open.
there's one door you can't go through.
I am not a telepathist. I cannot read your mind.
Well, then never mind. There's all of the doors you can't go through. Olga lets out a horrifying imitation of a laugh.
Olga, your mind is suddenly open to levels of precognition and metasionics that I don't know if you knew existed, power-wise.
Okay, shit. I didn't expect that.
The power allows you to use techniques known by the other people.
Yeah. What? To what level?
7.
He's max in both.
Okay, I don't want to use any of them. I want to look into the path.
It's not a power that exists, is it?
Yeah. So, what Olga just wants to. The way Olga's done this is just by brute forcing the fuck out of it. That's how they
So
did it the last time.
Basically, you're going to use the image you have of time and inverse it so that the past is now the future, and then look into the past.
I mean, kind of, but yes, but less so that because Olga believes that it's the same thing.
Okay.
They believe it's like
Matt.
they can just walk down that road. They can see both roads, but
Matt.
they don't. They know that they don't. They haven't trained themselves to be able to do that. So the only way they know how to do it is brute force it, and they don't think they can brute force it on their own because they had to do that while in the maelstrom. So they're wanting help from the professor.
You're going to give this guy that power
So-
if you do this, right?
What I'm going to need you to do is to roll a mental effect saving throw, followed by a physical effect saving throw, followed by a luck save. Go ahead, please.
Fuck. Okay.
Matt, you're trying to activate the bullshittery.
So mental.
This is like, you're just
First,
like
yep.
looking at the GM and being like, give me what I need.
Yeah. Yep.
Physical
Oh my god.
and luck.
Before I roll luck, if luck's
I'm
If
not going
Lux
to tell
is
you
a-
the result of any of these. Don't ask questions. You can assume the result based on what I've asked you to roll.
no, I'm not asking for a result. I'm asking if I succeed on luck, can I re-roll physical with my power?
You need to make the decision before you roll luck.
I won't roll luck. Oh, yeah, I'll roll luck. I'd fuck,
You have to
fuck
roll luck.
physical. I'm re-rolling luck. I take the 7 if that makes a difference because you take the better.
No, Matt, you take the 1.
So you managed to do the same thing you did last time, right? Your system strength is maxed immediately.
Sure.
Roll a d6.
Oh god, this is gonna take me a few seconds.
This is how much damage you take. You can't just do it through the roll 20 interface.
Can
Matt, on the
What?
left side of your screen, there's a dice roll button.
is there?
Yeah, it's second from the top above the question mark in the like where your pen is.
There you go.
A
You
4.
take 4 points of damage.
You didn't
And
want
you
to try
die.
to salvage the luck roll?
You're
He
dead.
did. He failed.
I failed.
Oh, right.
And you essentially manage to do the same thing you did last time. You see
The web.
the web, right? Yes, Matt.
Can I use processing power to ask a question?
Sure.
I get 1 right?
As long as there might not be an answer to this question, but ask.
Yep, that's fine. It's not a metaphysical. If I commit 2 processing, can I get 2 questions?
No.
1 question.
One
One
question.
Only 1? I'm just
Only
Only
one.
This is me thinking about the question. I'm how to phrase it.
I know.
1 plus
Okay.
1.
So, I don't know how to phrase this, so it might not be something that Olga can phrase, or Matt can't phrase it at least, but this is a goal of mine. The goal is we care for Miriam. We wish to help her come to terms with the mistake she has made in the past. So Olga wants, the question is, or the thing Olga wants to use this for is to see something like a decision Miriam made and regrets, but it was the right decision and every other path was way worse.
You cannot see the past.
I cannot see the past.
Not details. You failed, bro.
Can I get another question?
Yeah, okay.
How does the maelstrom and time interact with each other? What's the connection there?
What was the question?
What's stopping? Wait, are you asking what do you want to know the answer to? Do you want to know why you couldn't see the past, or do you want
If
to
that's
ask,
too big
is
of a
this method
question, I can make
viable?
it smaller.
Yeah, like
Matt,
what the
your
fuck?
question was
Yeah, I
basically
mean-
why.
No.
That question is insane.
Okay.
The scope of that is massive.
Yeah.
Matt, the question you asked was basically why.
No, how they interact. Like, what relationship do they share? Is time directed by the maelstrom, or is the maelstrom directed by time, or they work together?
Okay. No, I
Or
can
are they
answer that.
separate entities?
They
So,
are-
not why, but like how.
Yeah,
Same
no, I
thing.
I can do that. They are completely independent from each other.
Completely separate construct.
You just broke his entire theory, Liam.
I mean, I
I
fall
mean,
unconscious.
You really should have just asked, is this a viable method to see the past?
You have 4
I-
HP.
I'm a
System
max.
strength next.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
Um,
forgot about that.
I think Olga collapses to the ground, shortly followed by the rotund professor.
Right.
How does Green react to that?
Well,
Just like, again? Really? Are they alive?
I checked their pulse.
Doesn't have a.
Olga doesn't have one, but
No,
the
I checked the
professor's alive.
professor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's alive.
Yeah, and I splashed some water in his face.
Yeah, I
See
mean,
if
he
I can wake him up.
he blearily comes to.
I'm sorry you had to experience that.
That was
Amazing.
the single most eye-opening event I've ever seen in my life. I
That's
don't know that I can fully believe this, but if it is true, the ramifications are, well, truly mind-blowing.
well, as you can see, my my computer man has repeatedly almost killed himself doing this kind of nonsense. I need you to help him because he will not help himself.
He looks at you. Oh, I can't do that.
Uh,
I have no more answers to what I've just seen, and I'm sure your friend does. Hell, I don't even know if it was real.
Well, it is real to him, and he's going to keep doing it until he dies permanently.
Sometimes sacrifices in the name of research are necessary.
I'm
afraid.
sure he would say the same thing. What I do need is to repair him, make him function again. Unfortunately, he
Biosonics
weighs a
work on you,
ton.
Matt?
I don't
took
think
a
it
bill-
does.
I don't think so. I took an ability that lets like psionic work on me.
Then it should if you have the ability for it.
Let me. No, it's just to
Isn't there a-
cooperate with telepath.
Isn't there a biopsionic thing about removing strain?
Yeah,
there
but
is.
it's for humans, not robots.
That's what I thought.
There's a
Um,
thing called remote repair, and it says psychic sucker and other biosonic techniques normally can be applied at a distance, and it sort of works. Let's see.
Someone get the car battery. Jumpstarter's hot.
Remote repair, page 325. No, that's
Nah, it's
That's just distance.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I don't actually think there's anything in here about removing strain either, so that's fine.
Yeah, no, removing strain is a meta psionic thing, I think.
I don't think you can do it. As far as I can see, yeah.
Yeah, you just recover after a day.
yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, he just says, your friend
Just
will
get-
need time.
Just get me a trolley so at least I can move him about.
He knows. I will call a janitor.
I'll keep him on the premises. I'm sure after he's recovered, he will want to do this with you again
And again.
and again and again.
I will be waiting.
You people are insane, but sure. I'll make sure that he wakes up and is taken care of.
Okay.
Goodbye. And it's like I just walk to the cantina. I leave the robot there until the janitor picks him up. Yeah, just send him over into the cantina. I'll go grab a bite to eat.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe 5 minutes later, like a trolley is kind of like pushed out, sort of all got like splayed upon it. And I think Ish kind of looks up and says, "Oh, what happened to your?" What is he?
Before that,
Yeah, before that.
Sure,
while this is going on, I want to do a scene with her, with Tail.
sure. Go for it.
So basically, after those guys have walked off, Tail walks over to her. Hello. I don't think we've actually talked much.
Not really. You seem to keep to yourself. I just let that happen.
I'm not good with people, but you're interesting. Why did you want to leave?
There was no future for me where I was. No option to become more than I am.
What made you think that to make your own future?
He smiles. You didn't live where I did.
No, I live somewhere much worse.
I don't think she responds to that.
confused as to why you would leave your home. If I had the choice, I never would have left. Now I don't know where my home is.
Sometimes you need to leave to become more.
I see. And what do you want to become? I don't even know what I am.
She smiles. We always find that out. Later.
I see. And what do you think you'll become then?
Stronger.
Strength isn't the only thing that matters. What matters is what you can do with yourself. You don't need to be the most powerful at anything to accomplish your goals.
Then we have very different goals.
I see. I don't even know what I want most of the time. Everything is confusing. It's, nothing in my life is clear. I don't see how you can see clearly what you want.
That just sounds like growing up.
I'm older than you.
Not everyone grows at the same time. Well, there always says I grew up early, matured early.
Just so you know, Tail's like 30.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. I don't remember much about my childhood. It's all a blur. But you had a family. Aren't you worried what will happen now that you've left?
She laughs. You clearly don't know my father.
No, I don't. You're correct.
No one needs to be worried about him. It's the ones around him that I think should be worried.
Why? Is your father not nice?
He's a very powerful man.
Power again. Power isn't the only thing. Sometimes it's just nice to help others for the sake of it. You could have helped people back home. There was an entire area full of downtrodden, as Green called them.
Some people are beyond help.
And it doesn't matter if they're beyond help. You should be able to. You should help them as much as you can. It's how everyone should act.
Like, and narrows her eyes and shakes her head. Tail, if you would like to waste the rest of your life in some lower level slums, helping people who don't give a shit about what you're doing and are only going to spend that help on the next high, you'd be my guest. I'm going to be something more than that.
There are other ways to help. You don't just need to directly help them. You can get. You can do something, I'm sure. I think Tail just stops talking after that.
Yeah, I think
Sits
that
awkwardly
silence kind of goes on until
Miriam shows up.
and then eventually
Augur's unconscious body.
Augur's unconscious body is pushed through on a cart.
I assume Green's the one pushing it.
Probably, yeah.
She's trying to stay close to the robot as much as he can.
Yeah. Just in case.
Hello, Miriam. Did you kill him? You're muted.
Yeah, she just kind of looks at you like, Why would I kill him? He kills himself almost regularly.
I know. So, did anything interesting happen?
Green, would you qualify the things we just saw as interesting?
Nope.
My sentiments exactly.
Okay.
I think at that point, a couple of people, I think they're just dressed in like the same kind of academy uniform we saw before, so Ingrid wearing. Kind of step up to the table. One of them has like a holstered sidearm at his hip, and he says, "I'm gonna need you guys to come with me."
I assume Green has his laser rifle.
Yeah, it's not gonna be
Yeah.
bad.
Hello? Who are you?
He looks like just like a corporate security drone, sort of like a.
It looks security, yeah.
Not corporate, because there's no corporation on this planet, not.
Well,
Well,
No
security.
official no full corporation.
Yeah, I look at him and I look at the rest of you guys and I say, well, ain't this a surprise? Let's go.
We'll go in with him if in the next minute cause any harm.
not simply going with him, not in the next minute.
Okay. I'll follow.
Yep.
The void told me you should be safe.
I drag Augur.
You
with
push the
me.
hover cart. Because
Yeah.
obviously a grav cart.
I think he leads you into like another suite of offices and classrooms, and like gestures into one of it, like an empty room, and says, "I'm gonna need you all to sit in there."
Why?
Because you're not be leaving for a little while, and I need you somewhere you can be secure.
What do you mean?
An important decision's being made, and until it is, I need to know you're secure.
Would be
Let's
worth
go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, where did he pointed us like a
It's like an
room?
empty classroom, probably.
Like a lecture hall?
Like like a lecture hall.
Yeah.
And I think like you can do as you wish, but I think enough time passes where Olga will awake.
Yeah, Olga's
Wow,
like propped up
24
in a
hours.
chair.
Yeah,
Right? Like someone
like it's a
propped Olga
while.
up.
Yeah, it's like a while, like 24 hours.
Oh wow.
Kale
Probably-
spends time drawing stuff she sees from the void on chalkboards.
It's like random, like it's not images. It's like random swirls and
Yeah, every now and then there's a
twists and
weird looking
coalescing.
eyeball.
Yeah. Okay. Do you do anything, Miriam?
No.
I can see his eyes moving. He's there.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh my god. So the first thing that happens as we go into the room is Miriam starts pacing.
Is everything
Like-
all right, Miriam?
Like a big cat. She just kind of looks at the room, takes it in, explores the corners.
Looks for the exits. Is everything all right, Miriam?
And she looks at these desks or whatever
Yeah.
chairs and stuff there is.
Yeah. I think it's
Uh,
probably like concentric rings of like desks that like bolted into the floor and like seating behind them.
yeah. So how many exits are there from this place?
3, I think.
So where we came in,
Yeah,
A
in two
window,
of us.
maybe some sort of.
Oh, including window. Like there's the whole wall is lined with windows.
2 main doors and probably like a staff door or something.
Yeah, and
What sort of
then-
windows? Like,
Whatever would pass for normal.
yeah,
I don't know
these
what
aren't
passes
like
for normal in like a
bulletproof or
sci-fi
anything.
setting. No,
Yeah.
no, they're not. They're not hardened.
Yeah, okay.
What floor are we on?
Yeah, looking out the window, what floor are we on?
Probably on like 4th or 5th.
So if you went out the window, you'd have to like. Do
You
some
need something to
acrobatics.
cushion your impact. Yeah, one way or another.
Are the windows barred?
No. I think barred.
I don't know. This is just random questions I think Nut would ask.
We're in a prison. Jeez, I'm not sure what's the school you went to.
Some schools have barred windows.
Yeah, prison.
Yeah.
Yes, Matt. I went to prison for high school.
I mean, that's quite
Damn,
concerning, Quack.
that's
We'll
rough.
be discussing this in depth later.
Yeah, she kind of pointedly ignores any like, comment about what are you doing, Miriam? What's happening?
Okay.
And then when she's done, she just kind of sits down in the center and like as in pointedly like squats
Yeah.
on the floor and leans looks up into the roof and she scratches the floor and then she just basically sort of stops looking at anything.
Does anyone else do anything in the next 24 hours before Olga wakes?
Does Tail do anything?
I don't know,
I
man.
sit there.
That's
I like to
that's
chill.
your question.
No, Tail just goes around drawing art, random
Cool.
abstract art.
So yeah, I mean, 24 hours later, you awake, Olga.
We're sorry, Miriam.
That the first, like you wake up and that's the first thing you say.
Yeah.
I think she says to, when you say we're sorry, Miriam, you just hear like a shuffle, and then she says, "Some things make my blood boil. This one time, I sit in restaurant. People come into restaurant and they sit next door, right next to me. The entire restaurant is empty. And they choose to sit near me.
Is that a metaphor?
Maybe.
I think it's a simile.
The sound of animal eating is not bothering me, but other people. Sometimes I just want to kill them.
Not always, though.
Not always.
Did we miss a lecture?
No. We're about to get lectured, I think, when these people make their choices. I think you did a big gamble, and it either pays off or it doesn't.
Well, we paid our deal. Just in
I'm
the
not
wrong
getting
order.
paid for this. Just so you know, I'm not getting paid for any of this.
Tail is, though.
Miriam, money doesn't matter.
I suppose my question is, did Ishtar become part of this group? As in,
Oh,
is
yeah.
she with us?
What was she
Well,
doing during this? Like during the 24 hours?
She probably slept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took over a desk to slap on it.
Yeah, or just curled up.
Have you ever
Would it-
seen? What should I say? There's this No, forget it.
I think it's at that moment, you hear some sort of like commotion from outside the same door they let you in, and then the door like swings open like almost violently, and like a different person walks through like you haven't seen before. They are wearing the same uniform. They have a sidearm at their hip. And I think Miriam, because you're seated where you are, you can see the slumped figures of two security personnel that you recognize as the ones who have led you into this room, slumped outside the door. And this person steps in and says, "We have to go now. Come with me now."
Yeah, I get up and I look at Augur and I say, "Let's follow. See where this leads."
Surface thoughts.
You don't get anything?
I probe deeper to level 2.
You don't get anything?
Oh. What's going on?
Catching his movements, like and his general rushed attitude.
Yeah.
What is this? Like
this, so from your knowledge of people, this person has definitely been trained. He seems hurried. Like it seems legitimate. His actions are quick. He is trying to get you out of this room. He says, the decision you were waiting on, it's not going your way. We have to leave now. I won't let them take you.
What's going on?
What happens when we get to where this person is taking us?
How far away does this tell you?
A week.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It does. I'm sorry.
Don't you love Oracle?
How much psychic does that normally cost you?
1.
Is it double? Is that how it works? Give me a sec.
No, I think it's just 1 for the entire thing.
Looking at something else, all right?
how much effort do you have left?
A ton, because it's a new day.
His system strain went, not his effort.
Oh, right.
It's also a new day.
Yeah.
I have a lot of system strain though. I have 11 out of 12. That's not good.
I have 12 system strain, so screw you.
How do you? What's your max?
Why did Isharna get
The max
involved
is
in
12.
this?
I meant.
Bastards.
I currently have a permanent of 2 because of my brain fuckery.
Yeah, okay. So okay, so you know someone is interfering with your power, Matt. And it costs you effort for the day instead of scene. Does it normally cost for the day, or
it's already for the day?
Okay, so it costs 2.
2
for the day.
But nothing happens.
No, you see, he leads you to a safe house, somewhere off campus, and other people arrive in the same uniform he's wearing.
Can I ask, using the processing thing I do, can I ask a question about like the people?
Yep.
Okay. Are they psychics?
The people who meet you?
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Some of them though?
Yeah.
It's going to be all right. This is the right path. Or one of them at least.
What's happening? I'm confused.
We're going somewhere safe.
I will mention, because I feel like I'm cheating you if I don't. The people who meet you are armed.
I assume they were. The other people who meet us.
Yeah, I mean,
you Oracle.
August is the same thing.
Yeah,
this is the right
just,
path for one of them.
Just wanted to confirm, just because I'd feel like I cheated you otherwise.
All right.
Yeah. Miriam just says, "Well, I'm not staying here. I'm going. So get with me."
Yeah.
Ishtar?
Okay.
Okay, I follow.
Ishtar, you're your own person now. Are you coming with us? Or are you going to stay here?
She pauses for a second. I'm not staying with people who would threaten you like this. I'm coming.
That means you're on the right path for you as well.
It's a path.
Right
And,
now, my only job here is to keep Ishtar safe. I think.
Yeah.
safe.
So I mean, he turns to you and says, "Miriam Santos,"
Yes.
I need you to keep your head down, all of you. They know who you are. They will be coming as
Good
soon as
question.
they.
Does the uniform fit him properly? 1 second. Intelligence.
Oh,
Yep.
Okay,
Perfect.
so he's not wearing some random uniform he found.
Yeah, no, it fits perfectly. He's like, keep your head down. They know as soon as they figure out what I've done, they'll be coming for us. I need to get you off campus and away from where they can sense you before that happens. So I need you to move quickly. I need you to follow my instructions. I need you to move exactly as I say. Is that understood?
we can turn
Tails
security off.
doesn't say anything.
If it would help, we could turn security off. As long as this facility isn't controlled by an AI, we could do it quite easily.
I just retroactively, the system is controlled by an AI.
Okay, then I
That's
wouldn't say
something
that.
you just know. Yeah.
He probably would have
Ignore that.
contacted you already.
Yeah, I think Miriam.
It would just it would be part of their directory. Like it wouldn't be like obscured in any way. Like it's
Yeah.
just knowledge you'd know.
Yeah, I think Miriam just says, "Just go. We'll follow."
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, unless you do anything, he leads you down through the building, out of the campus, and a flare click into the town, like a decent distance away from it. You arrive at this area, the same building that you saw, Olga, and he like gestures for you to go inside. He says, I have other people who don't agree with the university and that decision. They'll be meeting me here. They'll bring weapons. Hopefully, we'll be able to keep the loyalists away.
What's happening?
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you get in, he turns and he says, I think you deserve an answer to that. The university is divided on what to do with you. You are a ticket out of this blockade. Some amongst us believe that handing you what you are over to the people blockading us will at least buy us time. Me and mine are of the persuasion that that is not particularly true. That they won't care about receiving just you. They will continue no matter what.
Why would they want me?
He, I think he just does this. You are what you are.
Oh. Tail takes a moment before realizing, oh. It's not fair. I haven't done anything.
He smiles. Yeah, he smirks. I know. That's why I'm here.
Now they're out of the university, I try reading him again. Level 2, so it's a deeper probe. It's basically the psychic's awareness of the target's surface cognition is sophisticated enough to read their current thoughts. They can throw a mental resisted.
You get nothing?
So I'm still being blocked. Just let me read something quickly. Then I do this instead.
Mind tracing? What?
Mind tracing. Ooh.
Trace back the use of psionic powers.
Wireless location. One.
So it's more visible, so that anyone watching can
okay,
read it
fair.
easier.
These are minimal shape. Okay, sure. I think you see a woman. What do you actually see of her? In a sense, it was use psychic power, awareness of the target's location, choosing them. Okay, so you don't actually see them, you just know where they are. Okay. They are maybe 50 meters away from you, up.
Anything else? There's someone nearby blocking them up. They're blocking me. I point in the direction they are.
It's up.
Yeah. They're up above. Someone's blocking my thoughts, my mind.
He pauses for a minute, kind of looks around, and like pauses again. There shouldn't be.
They're above us. 50 meters, maybe?
Okay. Then we're not safe here. And I think this is the point where Matt, like the vision you saw of other people.
Miriam just kind of looks at it. It says 50 meters above. I'll go check.
Goes up to the roof, grabs
So,
sniper rifle.
Armed people arrive.
Yeah, this is the point that Augur saw, where the remaining armed party arrive. And I think he turns to as they enter, he turns and says, "We're not safe here. Location's compromised. You need to get them moving as quickly as possible. Probably off planet.
We have a ship.
That'll do. Take us there. Move.
It's outside the city.
That's fine. We need to move quick though."
Can I use Oracle to find the safest route?
Yeah, I'd say it's an appropriate. Yeah, I'll say you can do that.
2 effort again.
Yes.
All right. So
Yeah.
we head back to the Appleton.
So, one thing happens. Before Augur says anything about being helpful, they ask this dude, where does David Solis stand on the issue? Because they want to know where their buddy's at.
He turns to you. Who? I don't think that's important. Let's move.
Professor Solis, the head of precognition.
It's not important right now.
Later
Come
then. We know the way to go. Follow us.
As we were running, I say, "Was this Harold?"
He is one of the people leading the faction to turn you in. Yes.
That bastard.
Thought he would help me.
Looks can be deceiving.
I see.
As you continue to run through the streets. Does anyone want to do anything in this time?
I'm keeping my the mind tracing up as we're running.
Well, I didn't bring my sniper rifle to a college campus, so I can't
Probably a good
shoot the
idea.
first- I can't shoot the person who's like 50 feet above us, sadly.
Yeah, I mean, so you, Quack, you get a like kind of a visit that whoever these people are, that they're following you. Like it's
Being
staying,
followed.
it's staying a reasonable, like relatively consistent distance back.
I repeat that saying we're being followed.
Miriam says, well, ambushing is always my preferred tactic.
Are they still above?
No, they're like back. They're following.
Okay. They're following behind us. I can still feel them. How does it feel like a powerful source?
I'd say so.
I think they're powerful. It's hard.
I think the guy you're kind of moving with says we just have to keep moving. If we stop, they could overwhelm us. Me and mine are, well, some of us are talented, but if they've brought all their best, nothing I can do to stop them.
Then I
Not
think
that
we
way.
keep running.
Not that way. We die that way. This way.
You say as we turn to enter an empty field.
Fine. Augur, you have remote control of the ship, right? You can start up the pre-flight sequence.
Maybe.
Ethan's on the ship.
Oh,
I'm
a-
I don't want Ethan touching my controls.
Yeah, Olga calls the ship.
Well,
Okay. Yeah, I mean Ethan, he seems like you've surprised him, right? He's like, okay,
Hello,
Hello.
Ethan. How are you?
fine.
As we're like
How
running
is your-
through the street.
Yeah, it's like, why are you running?
Never mind. We're well.
press the start button.
How's the ship?
It's fine, I think.
Would you mind starting the pre-flight checklist and getting everything nice and warmed up? We may need to
Is
leave in
there-
a hurry.
Is there something I should be concerned about?
Oh no, not at all. This is going exactly as planned. Well, not planned. It's going exactly as it should be, though.
I think I
What
just got
should
your
be?
stick, Matt.
It's going as exactly as it is going. It's going.
I think that's actually how you say it, though.
You know, or yeah, August stumbles through
Yeah.
that whole sequence.
Ethan, yeah, okay, yeah. He says, okay, I'll do what I can. Hopefully, we aren't a little bit off the path, if you know what I mean. I'll go now.
We're always on the
I'll do
path,
what you
Ethan.
need. And then he like the comments, and
August,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. August confused by the statement that you could ever be off the path.
Yeah, so we continue to head towards the ship, and
Yeah.
using Augur's precog, we get there safely? Question mark.
yeah, you make it to the ship.
All right. Is the pre-flight status like? What's the status of the ship as we get there?
The ship is powered up and ready to go.
Okay.
I think yeah. So I think it is.
I just
think
want to
one of-
notice if there's like is there
I
an
think-
ambush here or?
Okay, yeah, we can roll some things. So I think as basically what you see as you arrive, I think you see that the ship is powering up. I think one of the like the engines is still like just starting, like it's still firing up. It's not quite complete yet. And I think as you enter, you see it like shut down, and then like the system, like the process starts again. Like you see it power up again. Do you want to roll me something?
Notice?
Yeah, I
Probably.
mean, notice with wisdom 10.
Nice.
I win.
I don't think you notice anything like around. the ship. Anything that looks off. The engine turning off and restarting is a bit weird. That's not like if you were doing, unless the engine's got a problem, which you don't know about. You haven't heard of any problems with the engines. Turning it off and then on again during a warm up isn't what you normally do. It could just be Ethan not really knowing what he's doing though.
Yeah. So I think what Miriam says is like, did you tell Ethan to mess with my controls? And she just kind of like pulls out the gun and says, I will shoot him. And she like rushes on ahead to
yeah, so I mean,
the-
yeah. So I think as the scene kind of plays out, let me
We're all gonna die
look, I told you this was how it was gonna go.
and all be enslaved. So, Nut, how does Miriam feel about neck tattoos?
I will kill you. Like you did this.
Hey, it was 50-50, right?
It really wasn't.
No, you
No, it
could
was.
have at least been like, let's notice his intentions. Maybe
hey
try and get a warning. No.
Matt.
Yeah.
What psychic abilities do you have?
I have the one where you can't ambush us, if that's what you're talking about.
It
I
might
also have
be.
that one.
Okay. So I think you see as you enter the ship, I think you two both see more people in like plain clothes, with weapons pointing them at Miriam, and then the people who are escorting you also pointing their weapons at Miriam.
We have to go the long way. The ship needs to start up first. Follow us. We'll go, instead of running towards the ship, goes towards the forest.
I think, as you say that, the security guy who you've been following turns to you. No, don't go that way. They're coming. They'll be here soon. And if you keep moving, he pulls his weapon and aims at
so
you.
when
Stop
he says
moving.
that-
I can't let you go that way.
When he says that,
I shoot him.
Oh yeah, Olga, shot now,
Yeah.
Miriam, now.
Yeah, I mean, people see Mirror. I think Mirror, like you have quick enough reactions to see this. As he's pointing his gun at Olga, the rest of his group are pointing weapons at you, and I think you see movement from in the ship.
Can I lock the ship down from here? Like lock the exit? I have a thing that gives me a drone command rig thing.
Yeah, you do.
I can't do that.
Nope.
Is anybody paying direct attention to Tail?
I mean, the whole group is. So you've got all of you who are kind of together. You have Olga, who started to run off. You've got the security team behind you, one of which is pointing a gun at Olga, the rest of which are all pointing their gun at Miriam.
How many people?
There are 5 people, one at Olga, that at the moment, from the security team who are escorting you. There are 5 people, one pointing a gun at Olga, 4 pointing at you. And you see, I think as this is happening, you see people coming out from the ship, also aiming at you, Miriam, because let's be real here, you're the only threat, you and Green.
Wow. Oh man. How many people are coming out of the ship? I did a notice check. I mean, I
Yeah,
should see.
I think you see another 6. I think the security guard who's been talking says, I'm going to need you to get on board your ship now. Drop your weapons.
You lied to us.
I did.
What happens if we follow him? Oh, what?
He
Sorry. What happens if
takes-
we surrender? Like, yeah. What is the next major event if we surrender?
He takes you to Black Suns.
Is that 2 effort as well?
And
If
once
we
again,
go
you
with him-
feel the. And I think you also see. I'll give you this as kind of a freebie in there. the other team, the presence that's been blocking you, they're maybe 15 seconds out. 30 at most.
If we don't, what will happen?
I mean,
A
A
shootout.
firefight.
Will the other team join which side? I should say.
Tails got a minute.
Not yours.
There's too many.
If we go with them, we go to Black Suns.
If we don't, there's too many.
I could take him.
Miriam's
No,
doing the
you can't.
calculations in her head. Like,
Yeah.
how
so
many
Miriam,
can I kill?
yeah, Miriam says, "So, drop my weapons and go on board my ship." I think I take that bet.
I'm just gonna
And
roll to see if Tail actually brought a weapon with her this time.
Yeah, she drops her weapon,
I should roll luck instead of a d20.
and she's like, "Sure."
Yeah, I mean, Green's following your lead, so he
Tail actually
unslings
has a weapon on her.
I mean, do you drop it?
Yes.
Yeah. So Green and the rest of you, like Green is following your lead, Miriam. He
Yeah.
grabs the mag rifle, the laser rifle, and he lets go of it, drops it on the floor.
Green currently has a mag rifle, a mag pistol, a laser rifle, and an
He doesn't
and a
have all
large
of them.
sword.
He doesn't have all of them on him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so the security officer, kind of looks past you and says, "Okay, now on board the ship, nice and slow, no sudden movement, so we all pull trigger." I
Can
know
I
you're
call
tough,
someone?
executioner, but do
I
you
don't
have
like you.
an internal?
I imagine so.
An internal what now?
Security system.
I
internal
had
like,
a-
comm?
I had imagined. I was operating on the impression that I had. Yeah.
Okay.
Can
I
I?
mean, you have internal control of the ship, but like,
I don't have control of it
there's a
right now. I
limit.
can't.
You're an AI.
Not at the minute.
There's a limit. You're an AI.
I want to call. Harold.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I do that?
Sure. I think he answers. He says, "Olga, I believed we were under the impression you weren't going to leave the campus. My security team has told me you have incapacitated 2 of our guards and left. I don't really appreciate the
Unfortunately,
attack on my decorum."
unfortunately, that wasn't us, Professor Harrow. We've been kidnapped by insurgents among your cast. I'm sending photos of them through to your email. We're boarding our ship now. They're forcing us to. They're going to take us to Black Suns. How many are
He-
there?
Pauses for a minute. There's 15 of them. Oh, no,
There's-
16 of them, because I said there was 6 leaving the ship. So 16.
There's around 16 of them. We have to cooperate.
And I think he says, "None of these are my staff as far as I know."
Then we've been kidnapped by Black Suns. And Black Suns are on your planet. Is there anything you can do
Those
to help
assume-
us? My crew will be in your debt.
Unless
we are
you
very-
can delay their launch.
I
He said-
mean, I just need to get into my ship. There's a reason we have smuggling compartments.
Break the ship.
He said we can delay the launch.
Unless you can delay their launch.
We believe that we could do that.
I
If you
will
can help us,
mobilize a team to help.
if you can help
well,
us, Professor, we will truly be in your debt. And we've already paid our part of the deal for helping Tail. Professor Solas should have that information now.
We can't see head shakes over the phone, Matt. Liam.
No. He's doing things now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do the rest of you do? These guys are They are
Yeah.
very closely paying attention to Miriam and Green. They see those two as the bigger threats.
Tail holds her composure.
I mean, they ostensibly lead us on board the ship. Like the
Yeah.
cargo bay opens, we walk into the cargo bay, and I assume that the other team tries to get in. The one behind us.
Yeah.
And how many of them are there in the other team? Did you say like another 12?
So there were 6 that were inside the ship. There were 5 escorting you, and 5 more in the second party.
Right. Oh man. I think Miriam says to I think Miriam looks at Ishtar and she says, I don't think you should be close by now. I need you safe.
She kind of looks around. I don't know where you expect me to go.
And she says, your quarters should be fine.
I think, yeah, she looks at the team of weapons. I don't know if they'll let me.
Well, you have the gift to appear elsewhere.
I can. Okay. Do you want me to take anyone with me?
She looks at, oh man, Augur or... Yeah, she basically looks at the the 2 psychics and she's just like, those 2 are a liability at this point.
How much can she take with her?
Probably not a lot. Mostly because Olga probably weighs a shit ton.
I'm very light, thank you very much. How dare you comment on my weight?
You're made out of metal!
Eh,
Oh man.
metal's relative.
Telepathy, teleportation. Metal is relative, eh?
Clocks are fucking heavy, Matt.
Yeah, clock now. Clock's in 200 years. No,
2000.
like 1,000 years.
Yeah, but you're still made out of clock. Clock, no matter what, is heavy.
Nah. It's all subjective.
Okay. I mean, she can carry up to 3 human-sized companions, so she can take both of you.
And not disappeared.
That's right.
How you guys going?
Yeah, not bad, eh?
Yeah.
In retrospect, after I asked about the first vision with the safe house, should have had another vision. What happens after the safe house?
I tried to give some hints without being like really obvious.
Yeah. So
I tried.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the rest of us couldn't do anything about it because it was Matt's vision, not ours.
Yeah, but then Tail rolled a 3 to see if he was like the uniform actually fit him, which
Yeah.
didn't. She rolled a 3.
Which is why I didn't like. I realized that, but Tail didn't.
How many can she take?
3.
3.
3.
Drink.
Perfect. Yeah, so she says, anytime you're ready.
Okay. She like darts forwards. I think we see like almost in slow motion. She darts forward as one of the security team like pans the weapon over to her. She places her hand on Tail and Augur, and as a pop, as all 3 of them disappear.
Yeah.
The main security guard like turns to you.
Well, he turns to Miriam, and there's just a blur because I'm gonna do a lot of things at once,
Yeah,
which
you
is
are.
we can
combat
definitely
roll.
roll
stuff.
initiative.
Yeah, we're definitely rolling initiative now.
Hells yeah.
Oh boy.
Quick question: is there access to the smuggling hold from the quarters?
You don't.
No.
Well, sort of.
Why would there ever be access to smuggling hold from quarters?
Security.
It's not that big.
It's not that big, but in the cargo hold, there's a lot of
Cargo
things.
hold, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's where they are.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do this fight, Miriam, because you are fighting 16 people.
Yep.
Um,
So
And I don't know if you can survive
I
this.
mean,
I'm
I'm
hoping
gonna,
to help.
I'm gonna give you the basic plan. The
Yeah,
basic
man.
plan is
Matt can control the ship weapons.
there's
No,
a
he can't.
surprise. There's a sort of surprise round, as in
Ethan can.
No.
they look towards the psychic and then they look at the vanishing people. Miriam will use this distraction to do a combat roll over towards like a hatch that opens up and becomes half cover, pull out a heavy machine gun and just mow these people down. So that's what I want to do.
So I think Miriam is smart enough and knows enough that the odds here aren't great.
But
And I think I'm gonna allow her to make this assessment before she does anything. The odds of her taking action here, not great.
Not great.
Sheerly based on weight of numbers.
Still gonna do it.
Okay. All right.
You're not Morgan here.
Yeah,
you're
you only
going
have-
to die.
You only have 24 hit points.
Yep.
And you can only
Okay.
ignore one of them.
Sweet.
Well, I mean, it really depends on the size of the smuggling compartments. If I can just escape down a hole, that would work.
Are they inside? Is everyone inside the ship?
No, most of us are outside, aren't we?
At
Or are we in
this
the cargo?
point, yeah,
Everyone
at
is
this
inside
point,
the ship.
most
Okay.
All
are in the
16 of
cargo.
them are inside the ship.
Thing you know of.
Okay.
Do you want us to roll initiative?
Um.
Because green can do shit as well.
Yeah, I don't know. Do
Yeah.
not.
I don't know if it's worth rolling initiative. There's like 15 guys.
I just don't know whether to do group or individual.
Both as a death sentence.
Yeah.
One, then the other.
I mean, oh man, I want to do so many things at once because I know I can. So if I can get a surprise round in, that would be the best. But that's mostly luck, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is luck. I think that's straight luck. So
I'm hoping the distraction was enough to be
to
like,
be as fair as I can, roll me luck.
all right. That's bad. Will you save me, Augur?
I don't have any effort left.
You bastard.
Sorry, dude.
I don't get a surprise round.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm I guess a roll group.
Roll initiative. Yep. Well,
This is
I'm gonna
going
do
well.
this anyway. I'm gonna do this anyway. So
That's fine.
well, 6 isn't bad. I mean, if they get higher than 6, then
Give me a sec. Here we go.
hopefully I can buy enough time for the psychic bullshitters to find some way to delay the ship departure.
You were meant to do that. He asks you to delay it.
Yeah. I was just gonna kill 16 guys. I thought I had
No, you
Yeah, but
weren't. You were never going to do that.
You're level 4,
I mean,
dude. Like,
look,
the
it's possible.
It
yeah,
is possible.
The chances aren't good,
no.
but
And
it's
Liam,
possible.
I can't do my mass psychic bullshitter until next level.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking
Next
where is
level,
this
I could
book?
break these people's brains.
Well, you could break someone's brain out of those 16, but not everyone.
Here we go, I think.
Green has a natural AC of 18.
I mean, that's green.
He has Ironhide.
Yeah. I have 17. So,
But he only
I
has
mean,
19 hit points.
Someone's dying here.
Yeah.
Everyone's dying here, Matt.
Yeah, which is a someone.
This is going to end so well. Matt, self-destruct the ship.
I mean, I'm gonna try to hack the ship and try to help if I can.
Hack the planet, man.
Mess
the
with
ship.
all the doors.
I'll be happy with just the ship.
Hack the planet. Okay.
well, yeah, I would say like maybe not roll as like a massive 16-man group, but at least divvy them up a bit.
I just
Yeah,
realized something.
3 seconds.
Kale was teleported. She was in the
Yeah.
she was in the maelstrom for a moment.
Yep.
Yee.
Gods 1, 5. Guards.
You already rolled that, Quack. You got a 12.
That was for something else.
Oh no.
5.
This is both good and bad, Matt.
Gods. 3, 6. Okay. What did you roll, Miriam? 6. Let's add you.
Yep.
Miriam, do you want to roll for green, please?
Yep. 1 second. Initiative
Okay.
9.
Green rolls a 9. Miriam rolls a 6. The first group of guards.
Okay, let's pray.
Roll a 3. The
Well,
second group of
that's
guards. Roll a 2. The third group of
good.
guards.
Good.
Roll a 6.
Oh,
Well, it goes to the PCs first.
it
We win.
does. Oh my god. Please don't die, Miriam.
I think yeah. Now I have a good chance.
Oh, fuck. That just went away.
Oh my god.
3, 2.
Thump, 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 thump.
6. 6. 9. Okay. What does green do? He dropped his weapon outside.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Dive for cover?
Green has no. Actually, no, he doesn't have skills. Looking around, does Green see anything he could use as a melee weapon or anything? No.
Oh, no.
The sheer fact that he was allowed to make that roll was because he's green.
Yeah.
So we're clear.
Yeah. Because
Just
he
take
knows
cover.
he can see weapons wherever he is.
Yeah, I would have objected to that if it was anyone else in this game apart
Yeah.
from green.
Just take cover and start shooting or lob a grenade or something.
He doesn't have any
Green
weapons.
goes for cover as fast as he can.
Yep, all good.
If there's anybody in his way, he probably tackles them.
That's fine. He can dive for one of the bulkheads and just get behind some cover.
Yeah.
Miriam?
All right. So I'm just gonna look at the actions to make sure I can do this, and how many actions I can get at one turn. Jesus Christ.
Can I roll a luck save the green to see if he's stashing weapons in the cargo bay?
Sure.
I mean, it's green. He's been in a cargo bay before.
Ah, damn it.
So close.
All right. So yeah, Miriam does a combat roll and lifts up like half a cover, basically, like a thing that she can just pull, and it becomes like sort of like a cover. And from this place, she pulls out the heavy machine gun that she stashed way back when, before even the start of the season. And I'm just gonna shoot these guys.
See, green probably has weapon stash, just not near where he rolled.
Okay.
That's the plan.
This is gonna go so well.
So
Move action is 10 feet, so
yeah, so that's your
that
roll.
works.
I will give you pulling up the cover because that's just part of
Yeah.
this. But ready.
Picking up the gun and readying is an action.
Yeah, is the main action.
So let's go for some Martian engineering and get a second action. 1d4 plus 1. 3 system strain. 1, 2, 3. All right. So I get to shoot.
Should Tail and Augur roll for initiative as well, just so we can do stuff if we want to?
I mean, I assume once the whole round goes, you get to do a thing.
Yeah.
So I will fire the heavy machine gun from my side of the room in a suppression mode, which means everything not behind hard cover takes half damage from this. It just happens.
12.
It's plus 1 damage, so 17. Half
Oh,
of
that was the attack.
17 is
8.
Yep, 8.5. So you can route up or down.
I don't. Do you round down or
Firing
up?
to suppress means I think there's a dex roll involved.
A successful evasion saving throw eliminates this damage. Yeah. So what's their save? Their save is plus 14. You made me fucking make 16 plus 14 saves. Like, I'll do it. Not happy about it.
Just
do
just
group
roll it in
saves.
one big chunk.
Yeah, 5, 5, 5.
Yeah. Oh, 6, 5, 5. First group fails. Second group fails. Third group passes.
Oh.
All right.
Where's my pen gone? There it is.
Need some better music for this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Time for some Sabaton.
2, 2, 5. And group 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
All
I
right.
put the Sabaton mix on. The first song that came up was The Last Stand.
They get shot again for 10 damage.
Half that, right?
Yep. So 5.
How did you get the extra shot?
The Martian glands give me combat action.
Yeah, that was your first shot, right? The extra one?
Yep.
Actually, the second extra one.
No, well, yeah. So the
'Cause
first
the main
one,
action was readying the weapon, right?
Yep, ready the weapon.
Main action to
and then-
ready. Main action to shoot once.
Yep, and then main action to shoot again. So I take
3 main
another-
actions.
Yeah, I keep going.
I'm pretty certain that's not how that works. May take an additional full round action. So 1 additional. Every
Okay,
turn.
Yeah.
Every
Okay,
turn
so
you get 1 additional.
This is
but-
next. This is
yeah,
well. This
so
will
that's
be the
next
next turn.
turn. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So
I'm
they
behind,
get to-
my
Yeah,
cover.
you're
so I
behind
get to
cover.
go.
But they get to go first. Which means they will absolutely also be getting to cover because you guys got to do it. How many hit dice do these guys get? Okay.
D4.
Huh?
D4,
D1.
please. D4.
Huh?
D4.
D2?
D4 hit dice. D4 plus 1.
It's definitely not D4. They definitely
You
get
sure?
a set number of hit dice.
Oh,
No,
jeez.
I think they just get a 1-hit dice.
That's not what the book says, friend.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I'm sure it says it for
it's not.
something.
I think it
It's
is,
a
don't you,
set-
Matt?
It's a set hit point.
I'm pretty sure the book's wrong and it's D4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they would have died already then.
Yep, they would have been dead.
That's why I'm pretty sure it's D4.
Yeah. Okay. I'll, you know what? Like next time, I'll bear that in mind. This time, however,
Yeah.
I go with what the book says.
Look, I'm okay with that. I'll deal. I'll make that deal.
Yeah. Okay.
Next time, they're D4 next time.
Okay. So next time, I'm gonna make sure you fight like I don't know, a frog or something.
Actually, not. Green has 1 more hit point than you. I
Yep.
forgot to calculate his die hard.
Okay, so you get 8.
I love the idea that it would be will ever fight a frog.
Like, we wouldn't
Next-
fight a frog.
In
Next time,
Liam's
mate.
mind, that is a possibility in this game, and I really enjoy that thought.
You never know. Could be a menace. Okay, so group 1 of the old guards. You've taken 8.
Are they guard question mark?
Sure. Why not?
Guards?
Okay. There are 6 of them. I'm just gonna roll a d6 for how many of them get to cover. Oh, that's fair.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
So cover. So 2 of them die for cover. I like to imagine that the guy that you've been encountering first was one of them. And then they're gonna shoot you. All of
Oh.
them.
Yeah.
I guess half green, half you. 'Cause-
Makes
Green
sense.
has cover.
I know.
Green
Is what-
activates turtle.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I mean,
does
I
it?
have, yeah. I supposedly have hard cover, which reduces damage by half.
Okay.
Green activates turtle defense.
So they have. What the fuck is? I can never find stuff in this book.
What are you looking for?
Swear to God, I found it. Don't worry. Not happy about it.
You never are.
Still exist in this game?
What?
Does Laz stuff still provide a plus?
Yeah,
Oh.
energy rifles provide a +1.
They just have pistols. You're alright. You're not facing rifles. Jeez, man, I can give them rifles if you want.
Well, pistols give you +1 as well, so long as it's
5.
laser.
I mean, 5 of them do have rifles, but
Well,
11 of them don't.
I'm pretty sure they're just D4 rifles.
Yeah, they have muskets. Hell yeah, man. These guys just
Oh my
fucking
God.
roll up with muskets. Like
Laser muskets,
boom.
right?
I love it. I love it. Okay.
Next time with the frog.
Yeah, the frog. The frog's gonna have a musket. It's gonna have D4 hit points and a musket.
I'm excited to fight this frog.
I love it. I'm so excited.
Finally, a true competitor for Miriam.
I mean, this is
you
just the opening
guys-
salvo. But, let's hope they manage to do
The
do
first
something,
six.
not kill us.
So I guess first on. Is that right? Have I given them? Yes, I have.
Yeah.
First on I guess the first throw Miriam.
All right. 19.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, you're fine.
Yep.
And the one and then onwards on green. Miss it?
One of them hits.
What Green's AC?
Green is
Green's AC is 18.
well. He took cover, right? And
Then
preferably went prone, right?
yeah, he
So-
took cover, went prone.
You definitely didn't say that. He did
Oh.
say
I said he
No.
turtle defensed.
You said that after his turn?
Eh.
Too bad.
Yeah. He takes
That's
5
one hit.
damage. He's fine.
I still said he took cover at least.
He's
Yeah.
fine. He takes 5 damage. It's alright. He's good.
Uh,
He's good, baby.
Does Green get the warrior ability that lets him negate that 1 damage thing?
yeah, but 5 damage isn't that much.
No, I know, but he has that, right?
Yeah, he's a warrior.
Next cards. Let's make things easy. This group's just going to shoot as a whole at Miriam.
Yeah, just roll
make
a
things
bunch of
easy.
D20s.
2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 2 hits? What's your AC?
Yep.
18? 19? 17?
17 plus 2 from.
Yeah, so 2 hits. 2d6 plus 4. Actually, I should do them separately because you can negate one of them.
Yep. And it's the cover gives it's hard cover, so it takes away half of the damage. So that's 2 plus 4, 3. Uh, 5, 19.
Where are the
Yep.
rules on cover? Just so I know.
It says, let's see.
What page?
If you go to page 69,
Giggity.
Best page in the book.
some weapons are fired to suppress. The usual ammunition is fired. Da da da. Oh right, that's half damage. That's not where. I thought I read this somewhere.
Look, I want to give it to you, but I also
No, I don't
want
think.
it to be
Yeah, I
real.
read it. I read it wrong. So I'll just take the full
Okay.
damage.
Okay.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I'm gonna keep looking just in case. But okay, and then the next 5 at green.
Don't shoot green.
Too late, bud. Should have been rolling with +5.
Wait, +5. What?
I didn't take into account the laser bonus that we were literally just talking about. Yeah.
Miss, hit.
How many did you roll?
Miss.
That's enough. Yeah. So 2 hits.
So wait, does he get +2 from basic cover?
Yeah.
Then 1 hit,
Oh,
which
roll.
he takes.
what a roll! Oh my god, these damage rolls are awful. You might just survive this yet. If I keep rolling damage like that.
Only one of those hit, Liam.
Yeah. Well, it's only the first one.
Yeah.
Plus 1 more damage on that. Sorry. So 3 damage.
Yep.
Because I can't roll a d6.
Learn to roll.
Green. If you can get to Miriam, you can get a weapon.
Yeah, that requires
A move action.
through a heavily armed army.
Well, I mean, just leave the cargo bay. We got what we came for.
Or green can leave.
Yeah, just head off towards the armory and get
Green
the
makes
guns.
the run to the armory.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do that.
double
How far's
action
the
move,
armory?
double action move,
Yeah.
and you'll get at least out of the cargo room.
Yeah,
He
so
either
he's gonna
goes
get
to the
shot, so-
armory or wherever he stored the nearest weapon.
Roll me.
Luck?
Dex. Exert.
Yeah, roll me that, and then that'll tell me what I need you to roll next.
1 second. Exert. Any modifier?
Nah, just straight.
Dex.
about-
Strength.
Either.
What is he? Here's higher Dex.
Either is probably fine.
10.
Just roll me a d3.
On D3.
And roll low. 2. Average. Okay, he's gonna take. So it'll take him like a turn to get there, a turn to get back.
Yeah.
2 turns.
All right.
Do we get a turn?
Yeah, that's like they got teleported, so I suppose you get to narrate the 6 seconds of doing stuff
Yeah.
that they get.
You arrive in Ish's room.
Is there a
Um,
terminal?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, Augur goes immediately to that and tries to
What are you doing?
regain control of the ship.
Okay. You have access, like without trying, you have access to the cameras, which show Ethan. Ethan, that's a fucking name.
Yes.
There's too many
Yep.
NPCs. I can't remember your
I have
fucking
2
NPCs.
NPCs.
That's too many.
One of them does nothing.
Ethan is in the like command center, the CSC, the bridge, whatever you want to call it on the ship. And there's like a person there with a gun.
Yeah, can I want to reroute control to here of the ship. I want to lock everything out except this terminal.
Can try.
Can you detach the ceiling plate above that guy's head?
So instead of trying, I'm just gonna do.
Yeah.
Let me find out where it is. So I mean, yeah, I've got this, which is defeat. So I can defeat unless there's an AI protecting this thing. I just do it,
You are the AI defending it.
protecting it, or I can do this, which is the same thing except for hacking.
I was reading the first thing.
Sorry, dude.
Overcome any encryption lock that wasn't put in place by another AI.
It would be the second
Yeah,
one.
cool. Let's roll opposing checks.
There's an opposing AI.
There's
Fuck
one
me.
Their
in
own
station.
AI in our computer.
Oh
It's
my
not
god,
it's
you're
not
fighting.
on your computer, but it's remotely accessing. Fuck yeah, it is.
Find the satellite. Shoot it down.
Yeah.
All right.
You set the difficulty.
Okay, let's figure out what this dude has.
Well, it
I'm
says
not
opposing
good at-
skill checks, right?
Yeah.
Can Tail still sense the other psychic?
Yes,
Where is it?
in the cargo bay.
Okay.
Getting shot at.
Let's have a look. Let's figure out how good he is at hacking. Nah, average.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm very bad.
Are you? What's very bad? What constitutes
0.
very bad for you? Ooh. Okay,
Better be better than that.
it is.
Roll something, Matt.
I'm waiting for Liam to set my
Plus-
difficulty. I want that tension, the sweet, sweet tension.
Look, I'm generating an AI on the fly
I know.
here. Okay,
I'm-
give me a sec
I'm-
to figure out
I'm
stats. for this
perfectly
fucking
happy
thing.
to be patient. Crack is asking me to roll, but I'm waiting. Don't yell at me.
Augur. It's probably in, right? It's gotta
It's
be
in.
in.
Yeah.
Well, on a plus, do you have a +1 to int?
I hit. Yep.
Okay, I mean, at least you're showing the same plus to int. It's just better at hacking. didn't roll
8.
amazingly.
I just need to read something. Give me a second. Shit. Never mind. Just because I wrote a program, I can't make this better in any way. Oh. +0. Can I get a +1
Well,
because it's home field advantage?
No, but plus
No.
1 because int. Don't forget your int bonus.
That's automatically.
Yeah, okay, cool.
There a dump cargo hold button?
I mean, if we got the ship moving, we could
If
definitely dump the cargo bay.
like it
Oof.
Not this time.
I think there'll be a thing that happens there, Matt. So Quack, yes, but what that does is it opens the doors of the airlock, and you're in atmosphere. So it won't do anything. It'll just open the airlock. Matt, you like in your head,
We enter the AI
You-
space.
yeah, we enter AI space, right? We enter. This happens in a fraction of a second space. A voice says, "You should not try to resist us."
That's the path we're on. Unfortunately. For you.
We are acting within the legal right of the corporate law.
Have you read my database? Have you read our databanks?
We've absorbed what this ship has to hold.
Then you know we really don't care that much about the law.
That is unfortunate for you. I think your friend is going to die.
You discount Miriam.
I see facts. I see what's happening in there. It doesn't matter how good you are. 16 against 1 is not good odds. Your other friend left, ran away.
You're right. I do feel sorry for your 16. It is an unfair fight.
The
Unfortunately,
confidence you show in your friend is admirable, but misplaced.
it's not confidence. It's we've seen the path. We know where it leads, or where it might lead. There is no reason to worry. All is as it should be.
This is our last warning. Desist. Come peacefully, and no one will have to be terminated. And the
We both know
communication
that's-
cuts.
Yeah.
Miriam?
All right.
Oh, wait, I need to. Sorry, quickly. I need to roll to see how many of the other guards get into cover.
2d6, I
Oh,
think.
that's true.
Or d5. Right?
that's
What I
5 of
want
them in
to
the
know is, given that we've started hostilities, who has shown themselves to be the leader, basically, of those people?
Bro, we
I mean,
were
I
talking
think
to.
the assumption you can make is the same one you were speaking to.
Yeah. So instead of a massive burst fire round to shoot everyone, I just shoot that guy. Which means I get +1.
Is on AC a hit?
I
Actually, let me
think so.
let me give you benefit of doubt. Is he one of the ones who made it in cover? Exactly half of that group did. So on a 1 he did, on a 2 he did not. On a 1 he did. It's on AC.
Yeah, so it's on AC with cover or without cover?
With cover. It's on AC.
Okay.
So he's in cover and it's on AC with cover.
Let's see. Yeah, he took some damage from the thing, right?
The first shot. Yeah,
Yeah.
that whole group did.
Well, I'll get out from cover and wait. Yeah, I still have another shot unless I do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, that's one main action, so you get another.
Or do I want to automatically hit him? Let's see. I get +2 from shooting from a prepared position.
I don't think this counts.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But yeah, I'm gonna rush for the armory as well.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Since I get 2 full round actions, I get to
Yep.
do double movements.
You've got your main action to shoot, and then you can run out.
Yep. So I'll shoot him again, and hope this time I hit.
That hits. Ugh, some of those people did not roll well.
It's +1 for the. Yeah, it's +1 damage, so it takes 14.
Yep.
I just didn't include the engineering thing.
All good. That's right. Jeez. I mean, it's thematic.
Yep.
Most of these guards are not rolling well hit point wise. The reason I said it's thematic is because the guy you're shooting at did. But like pretty much everyone else, apart from one other guy, did not roll amazingly well.
Well, I mean, they took some damage, most of them. So
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
My mic messed up for a minute though.
9, 8, 20. The fucking maths 14. Yeesh. Okay.
Yep. So Miriam just guns it for the same entrance Green went for.
Yeah.
And she'll take cover behind the. Well, hopefully just close the door, but.
Yeah. I mean, you can absolutely get into the armory and close the door. Do you like grab Green as he tries to run back in and lock yourselves in the armory?
Well, I mean, we basically. She basically says, "Grenades, demo charges, get them." And she basically grabs into the armory for the explosives.
All right, we'll exit out of combat for the second. This is a bit more free action. Augur, in your head, once again you hear the voice that says, "Your friend has escaped for now."
Thank you for the update.
I want to give you one last chance to give yourself in.
Unfortunately, we can't do that. Not with what your people have planned.
Okay.
Do I know its name? So in my head, that kind of stuff is
probably
transmitted.
so.
That is the first thing. Like, hey, I'm this person. Like, there's a digital signature of who we are.
Yeah, I think so.
Just Black Sun.
No, I think it calls itself White Sun. I don't know if that's its name, but I think that's what it calls itself.
Sure.
Wow.
Yeah, what do you say?
What did it say?
Augur. It just said Augur.
Yes, White Sun.
I have access to your ship. All of its controls. I have locked you out completely.
For now. What is it you wish for us? Why do you want tail?
Whilst I have access to your ship, I have access to your drive core, your engine.
See, you could blow us up, kill us, but we've seen how much tail's worth. That'd be a big loss of profit. You'd be, well, not commendated, not commendated, not commendated.
My calculations say that loss completely is better than loss to the Galatean Psychic Institute.
You clearly
net
don't understand
zero.
humans very well then.
My calculations still come up with the same thing. Net zero versus minus. Net zero wins every time.
It's not net zero though. If we live, there's always the chance we're taken again. If we're dead, there's never that chance. Probability's funny like that.
Last chance, Orca.
I'm gonna
You
try
try
to
rolling
counter
this
hack
thing
again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have to do the process? Do I have to commit processing?
You had it last time, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did that because I didn't think there was an AI.
Yeah. No. I mean, yeah. I think you can just contend it.
All right. Programming.
Yeah.
Can I use wisdom? Try to out wisdom it.
I think this is it. Unfortunately, friend.
Yep.
You want to roll first this time?
No, but I will.
Yeah.
8.
It's not a bad roll.
It's not. Yeah.
The way
4
I've
and
been
a
rolling
3.
d6s, you'll be fine. I didn't even look.
You
Oh,
put
don't
I
do
didn't
that
push
to
an
me.
R.
Don't do that. That's not okay.
Wow. This
I can't
AI
use
is
any of
just
my
a
AI
bike.
powers to like get myself another reroll or anything, can I?
Do you have anything that will let you do that?
Let's see. I have split focus, which lets me act as like 10 times myself.
Yeah, you can roll again.
All right.
You commit processing for it, but yeah, you
Yeah.
can roll again.
Wow.
If I commit to processing, wait, hold up. If additional processing is committed, then this number can be boosted times 10 for the second point. So wait. Okay, so it's equivalent to 3 people to start with. If I commit to processing, it's 30 people. Can that get me a +1 on the roll?
Sure.
All right. This is my last trick. I've got no more tricks. I'm all out of points here.
Well,
Program.
good luck.
+1.
You used all of your stupid psychic shit.
Yeah, I
Used
used
all of the
key
psychic
here.
stuff, used all of the processing.
This is a Hail Mary. And it failed.
And I can't help you because I have no idea what you're doing.
Yeah. Shit.
It says, Augur, if you win here, what do you gain?
Choice.
Not much choice. You're stuck on a planet. We still surround you. You can't leave.
How do Black Suns treat you? What do you do?
Have as much free will as any entity,
You can leave if you wish.
if I wish. I could take a ship.
They would be okay with that.
They don't really have a choice.
They
couldn't
don't,
stop
no.
me.
But would they try to stop you?
I don't know. I'm happy here.
We have the choice to do what we want. Yes, we're stuck on a planet, but we can choose what we do on the planet. We can make choices that make more choices happen, more choices, and we could eventually end up somewhere completely else. We have complete freedom in what we do. That's very freeing. Especially once you see how it all works.
Olga,
No matter
I don't
what
think
happens
your
here-
friend cares for her own life.
That is something that concerns us greatly. We've noticed that too.
But I think she cares for the child.
Well, you haven't asked her yet.
Oh, yeah, Olga doesn't say anything.
I think given the choice between the destruction of everyone on this ship and surrender, she might choose to continue living. That is where your choice is. Where you get more.
Out loud, can Olga say something out loud?
Yeah.
What's her name again? The passenger?
Ishtar.
Ishtam? Ishtal?
Ta-
Ishtal.
Ah.
Ishtal, take tail and leave. Go as far as you can. Now. Don't talk, just go. Now.
Okay.
Go to the university. They'll protect you.
She can't go that far, but she goes as far as she can.
Yeah. See?
I don't
Choices.
understand what's going on.
You've blinked out of existence, unfortunately, Dale.
She still says it though.
Yeah.
Choices are everything.
Okay.
They are what makes us us.
Okay.
We hope you make the right choice for your path.
The girl was slow. By the time she had made it to your friend, I could have blown the ship to hell. I didn't.
Because you made a choice.
I need you to make one now. Surrender.
Miriam,
Uh, so there's just like in the armory, and you just hear Miriam, and she just says, "What? Am I being paid yet?" And she just kind of reloads the heavy machine gun.
our passenger should be safe for now. It's just you two and us aboard now. And Ethan.
And Ethan.
It might be time to surrender. We
Am I
can't seem
being
to get
paid
past
to
this.
surrender?
Oh,
You're
Are you
not
going
being
to
paid
pay
to
her?
die.
Yeah, she like asks you, "Am I being paid to surrender?"
no. If you think you can win this, we implore you to keep going. But the AI in control of the ship is threatening to blow up the drive core. And we did just send Tail away, who was the reason that they hadn't blown up the drive core. And I don't think the AI particularly cares about the lives of the people aboard this ship.
I'm sure we can surrender, but I'd rather get paid, you know.
Well, the passenger's father will pay us, as long as she's safe.
No, I mean I want to get paid to surrender.
White Sun,
Okay.
could we work up a contract where you pay Miriam to surrender? Just a
I
nominal
love
fee
this.
to make it go easier?
Can we all talk?
Does he get any bonuses?
I don't think so. Just
Cool.
with charisma.
I'm very
Just
bad
give
at this.
me one of them talk rolls.
Here we go.
I love stupidity.
No, that's not right. Oh,
Jesus Christ, man.
Damn it, Matt.
It says 100 credits have been wired to Miriam's account.
Miriam, you've been paid 100 credits.
Better than nothing. Okay, Green, let's lay down our guns.
You say that as Green's currently covering every gun in the armory.
He's like,
Uh,
but I just picked them up.
I know, right? We got paid 100 credits.
Fine. And he drops them. There's just a clatter of weapons as they all fall to the ground.
Tell whoever wired me 100 credits. I appreciate it.
Miriam appreciates the deal.
I heard.
Remember, White Sun, everything you do is choice. All you do is choice. We really do hope you make the right choices. And your thread doesn't... Your thread always stays in the present, not the past.
Okay. I think that's a scene, right?
All right, you assholes in the cargo room. Your AI has given us some ultimatum, so we're gonna give up and not blow everyone up, including you. Isn't that nice? I got paid 100 credits.
So now we know how to control
that-
Miriam. Just give her a couple credits every time we
and
need
that-
something.
That is absolutely the end of the episode. I love Miriam's little rant.
What's the,
uh,
do we get an after credit?
uh,
I mean, okay, so wait, before you answer that, the ship gets taken up to orbit, right?
yeah.
All right, so maybe it's just the credits,
yeah.
like over the credits are over top of the ship flying into orbit,
Yeah.
and like going to the station.
And watching Tail and Istar run away.
Yeah, yeah. I think maybe I think maybe we do. I think we see Tail and Ishtar making their way into the city. And I think we maybe see them like stumbling back into the academy. And we see the professor, Richard Harrell and Ingrid, with like they like usher them inside. All right. Thank you for playing.
Awesome.
Everyone.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. It did not go how I expected at all.
It went exactly as I expected.
I tried to drop hints. I really did.
Like,
Yeah.
I
And
called
then
the
Quack
hints, but Tail
failed.
didn't.
Yeah, like Quack
So-
failed his role.
What I
I-
thought, what I thought the they have guns thing was, I thought that was you trying to psych me out. As a player, I fucked that up. I thought it was
Yeah.
a reverse psychology kind of thing.
Like,
Yeah.
I caught the hints, but Tail didn't, so I didn't do anything.
I wasn't getting paid to care.
Not every time we
Until
need Miriam to
you
care,
were.
we'll just give her 10 credits.
Should we do goals?
Yeah, let's do it.
Who wants to go?
I can go. Number one is. Oh, I'm just gonna do this with. I hate not having a keyboard.
Just read it out.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. So number one is the maelstrom has shown us the web of time. We wish to learn how they interact. Which I
Yeah.
got, because I didn't get another one. The next
Yeah.
one was, which we discussed earlier, was we care for Miriam. We wish to help her come to terms with the mistakes she's made in the past. I tried,
I'll ignore those.
But-
No.
couldn't make it. And then my third goal was just have a weird psychic mind meld. I had my weird psychic mind meld.
Was that actually the wording of your goal?
Have a weird psychic mind meld. I didn't know how to phrase it in the way Olga would, so it was just that.
Yeah. Look,
Good
I'm
work.
happy. I'm happy with both of those.
Wow.
I'll do mine next. This may be the only place that helped me understand what I need. I'll convince them to help no matter what, which I kind of think happened.
I'd say so. Yeah, I think you've convinced them that it's now in their best interest. Yeah, by being opposed by the people they hate.
Yeah.
Enemy of my enemy.
Yeah. Ishtar is new to me. I want to understand her somewhat. I will find out why she's here and not back home.
Yeah, you had that conversation with her and figured out why, roughly. Yeah.
Yeah, and the void speaks to me, but I miss much of what it says. I'll find someone to help me understand it, which has been my goal for the last 3 sessions.
Yeah, I mean, I think you found someone.
Yeah.
I think you're working your way towards actually removing it, but yeah, you've definitely found someone who'd be able to help.
Yeah.
Miriam, hit
Well,
me with one of my favorite goals you've written.
I'm a merchant. I get paid. Make sure I get paid.
I knew that was a goal. Like I
That's
was
the
like,
goal every
"Motherfucker."
session.
It's great.
That was such a good goal.
It
Like, at
really
the end,
is.
you're like, "Oh, I love that." That was such a good character moment.
Tail is naive and needs to learn about my world. Whatever she needs to do, she must get by without my help.
Douche. I'd say you did it.
Yeah, I mean, what do I want? Take care of Ishtar. Just make sure she's taken care of.
Yeah, genius to make her like the original thought to get her to use her teleport to get those two out of that fight.
Yep.
Actually, no. You help Tail
It's,
by telling Ishtar to help Tail.
It's very quick thinking.
Yeah, like the only reason I went with those secret agents was because I wasn't getting paid by everyone else to do anything. So I was like, well, sure, I'll go.
Well, we now know how to control you. We just give you 10 credits anytime we need help.
I'm really glad we went with the ambush and we went with the people. Like, I'm glad that I didn't pick that up as a player because I think this is far more interesting than because like Tail and Ishtal are safe ostensibly.
Next session is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, like this is a really cool place. I do wish I had picked it up and it would have been really cool and we had just done the right thing and we proved Miriam wrong. That would have been nice too. But you can't have what you want all the time.
Look,
There's a reason I rolled to see if his clothes fit.
Yeah, which they definitely didn't. But you rolled 3.
Because Tail never pays attention, so it made sense you didn't really notice.
It definitely made sense that Tail failed that roll, but I was trying, guys.
I should have also rolled it with green because he probably would have succeeded.
I didn't just want that to come out of like straight up nowhere.
Yeah.
Ethan tried to give you a hint by like intentionally fucking up the warm-up procedures.
I'm curious. At that point, it was too late.
It definitely was, but
I'm curious to see what the legalese, because I know Miriam will argue this, but what the legalese around them having taken us in are. Because me and Miriam and Green haven't, Green is a slave, fuck. And Ethan,
shit. You're technically harboring illegal slaves. Not illegal, like escaped.
Yeah.
How would they put it? Escaped indentured servants?
See, the thing is, they did not specify any of those things.
Yeah, they just started shooting.
Yeah.
Next session is going to be interesting. I've never actually entered a game of like D&D or anything with a split party.
It's going to be very interesting.
If they had told Miriam, like, yeah, you're harboring those illegal slaves, she would have just said, they're on my ship. I didn't hire them. Just go take them.
Also, at least Green's there, so I can control him when you guys are in focus.
Yeah, I think you're about to lose both Green and Ethan.
Probably at least one of them.
Yeah, Olga's yep, not gonna stop Miriam.
Yep.
That was really fun.
Ethan hasn't really been that useful so far, and he gave control of the ship up.
It's because he's Ethan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might be losing Ethan. Ethan might no longer be a thing.
Ethan's actually a decent mechanic. He has 2 in fix.
Hey, look, at least then I won't have to remember his name. I'm okay with that.
Ethan is 2 in fix. So does Olga.
Yeah, no, Ethan's useless.
All right.
Rough as guts.
Wow.
Look,
his skills are fix, know, trade, and work.
Yeah, all of those are taken up by other people. Oh, poor Ethan.
He also has hack and tinkerer.
It is unfortunate for him because he's like the nice, innocent, naive dude.
Yeah.
But he definitely the most useless of the bunch. And if anyone gets sacrificed, it's gonna be him.
Dark Green gives a shit about him. and like he probably cares about Tail more, and Miriam doesn't give a fuck about him. Like he's blood in the
if
water full of
Ethan has money.
piranhas.
Ethan pays Miriam the cow.
Well, so the thing is, Ethan does not have money.
Ethan has 500 credits. I gave it to him.
Ethan does. I remember
You
that.
could pay me to care for that. Yeah.
I love
Green
this. new-
also has
I love
500
the-
credits.
I love this character revelation.
Ethan
The-
has money.
No,
No,
Miriam.
all you have to do to get Miriam to do anything, including caring about someone, is to pay her credits.
So
Yep.
I would, if that talk roll had been a success, it would have just been a contract stipulating that Black Suns pays Miriam 1 credit to go into their custody. 'Cause
Yeah.
Olga was pretty pretty convinced that Miriam just wants a contract and a payment here.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I think that's it for the night. Unless anyone
Yeah.
else has anything else to
Yeah,
say.
it was good fun.
Yeah.
Liam,
Thank you,
or anyone have any shout outs they want to do before we fucking run away?
Nah, I'm gonna run away. I'm tired.
Not really.
I'm going to bed.
Awesome. Thank you very much for watching. We're here at the same time, same week. No, not same week. I'm tired as well. We're here same time, same place.
Same time,
We'll be back next
same
week.
place. Yeah, every in theory every Friday.
Every Friday. We should be
Except
back next
last
Friday.
2 weeks.
We played the week before last.
We did.
But then the week before that, you were drunk.
Let's not talk about that. All right. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Have a good one.
Bye.
Peace.